Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. We are nearing the end of 2021, Big Dreamers. That means the holidays are here as well. It's a time to be with family and friends to close out the year strong and get energized by the new year that is just around the corner. But I have a special challenge for all you big dreamers this holiday season. You know the famous carol, "'Tis the season to be jolly"? Well, today I'm going to share what else it should be the season for. And guess what? If you do this, you will be jolly. Ready to find what I'm talking about? You know what time it is. This is episode 282 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there. And we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's episode, here's silly Sophia to make us all laugh.
What kind of nut has no shell? A donut. What do you call a rich elf? Wealthy.
Thank you, Sophia. We are nearing the end of the year, my dear friends. It's a time to reflect on the year that just zoomed by, and also a time to look forward to a new year of growth. But what really everyone's talking about in December are the holidays. Everywhere you go, you hear holiday music, you see houses and malls lit up with beautiful lights. And hopefully you'll have the chance to get together with friends and family. Although, depending on where you are in the world right now, that may not be possible. And let's all pray that next year, everyone will be able to enjoy the holiday with big celebrations with their families. There's a famous Christmas carol that I'm sure you've heard before. "'Tis the season to be jolly." In the last episode, I shared that the song says to be jolly, meaning that you have to decide to be jolly. The holidays themselves don't make you happy. And one of the ways I shared that you can be happy is by doing something kind for someone you love. I thought I would revisit this idea in this episode and share just how easy it is to do a small act of kindness that will make you happy and others happy. A perfect example of this just happened yesterday. My dad was with my sister Sophia, who's 6 years old. Every time my dad drives by Starbucks, which is all the time, Sophia asks if we can stop in and get a cake pop. If you haven't had one, the Starbucks cake pops are like cake on a stick. They have special ones for the holidays, but most of them look like a lollipop, a stick that you can hold, and at the end, there's a delicious ball of cake goodness covered by frosting. They have birthday cake flavor, my sister's favorite, chocolate chip cookie, and chocolate. My mouth is starting to water just talking about it. They are so delicious. Anyways, back to the story. My dad and Sophia were out alone and she persuaded him to stop at Starbucks. When they went inside, Sophia insisted that my dad not only get a cake pop for her, but also get one for me because she knows that I love them too. Now think about that for a second. Sophia and my dad were alone. He could have easily bought her the cake pop and she could have eaten it right there in under a minute, which is what she always does. And that would have been the end of the story. I would have never even known that they went to Starbucks together. But instead, because she insisted that I get one too, my dad got me one as well, and Sophia was so excited to run into the house and deliver the cake pop to me. Now that was a tiny act of kindness. It didn't take any real effort on her part at all. My dad even paid for it. But it was the fact that she thought of me, that she wanted me to enjoy a cake pop too, that reminded me of how sweet my sister could be, even though we have our moments of disagreement. Now, that story isn't even directly related to the holiday season, and of course, I encourage you to be kind and think of others throughout the year. But today, I have a challenge for you. Do something small, yet something kind for someone this week. Open the door for someone else, write a letter of kindness to a relative, convince your parents to get a cake pop for your sibling too. Whatever it is, just perform a random act of kindness. 'Tis the season to be kind, which will also make it jolly. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional, you need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye!